Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. As always, it's great to have you join me here as we dive into some more movie news. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about How to Train Your Dragon, the live action remake. The first reactions have now landed online following a CinemaCon screening. I'm so jealous that people got to see this movie at CinemaCon, one of my most anticipated movies of the year. A lot of people have been saying, what is the point of this, because it's just a remake of the animated movie, but I don't care. Dragons, Vikings, give me all that kind of fantasy stuff. I love this type of material. But anyway, with that said, let's get straight into these reactions and let's see what people are saying about this movie. So, pretty blown away by How to Train Your Dragon, to be honest. There's this depth and heart and intensity that the live action brings, and some small perfect story tweaks that really make it soar. The score is incredible, the tears were flowing, it's so good. Guys, like, I cannot tell you how excited I am to see this. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. The animation just looks chef kiss, it just looks so good. So, How to Train Your Dragon is a breathtaking adventure that soars to new heights. Dean DeBlois captures the heart and soul of the original, while elevating it with fantastic performances, thrilling sequences, and epic thrills. A must-watch in IMAX. Okay, the best live-action adaptation yet, How to Train Your Dragon redefines aerial visuals with breathtaking cinematography that will have you ready to soar through the skies with your own pet dragon. A must-see film needing the biggest and best screen available. Okay. How to Train Your Dragon is excellent. It is by far one of the best live-action adaptations, but I still prefer the animated film. The casting is perfect and the emotion is palpable. Thanks to its acting and character dynamics, I was emotionally engrossed and I did fall in love. Yeah, guys, like, it's so great. Just so many positive reviews so far, not one negative word, which is absolutely fantastic. Get ready to fall in love with Toothless all over again. How to Train Your Dragon is an exceedingly faithful adaptation that brings the classic story and world to life. All of the dragons look absolutely incredible, and the movie cleverly does more to flesh out the characters. It does sound like they've done a bit of a deeper dive into the characters this time, rather than the animated movie, which is great. I mean, it's a live action, so they can go back, they can tweak some of the things maybe that were a little bit weaker in the animated adaptation, and maybe they can switch things up and kind of improve on what was a little bit lackluster in that first animated feature. Get ready to fall in love with Toothless all over again. I think that's the same. Yeah, that's a duplicate review, so we'll go past that one. Okay, from Caitlin Booth, How to Train Your Dragon was everything I wanted as someone utterly obsessed with the original. Once you settle in, you're back in Berk. The dragons look fantastic, and that first flight is a thing of dreams. I'm thrilled this worked so well. Okay, How to Train Your Dragon is gorgeous reimagining of one of the most beloved animated films of all time. Full of heart, it takes everything that made the original so special and soars to new heights with breathtaking visuals and spectacular story for a whole new generation. One of the big things that seems to be a common thread throughout these reactions seems to be the visuals when it comes to the aerial scenes, like soaring through the sky with the dragons. I guess that's one of the big things within this franchise. I mean, if you're on a dragon and it doesn't look right, potentially the whole scene and the emotion of the scene could fall apart. So it's great to hear that the visuals are on point, that people are enjoying the aerial flight scenes with all the dragons. That's great. How to Train Your Dragon is the best live-action adaptation film I've seen. Big fan of the original, and it was everything that I wanted to see. The score, the acting, and the visual effects were perfect. That's exactly what I've been saying from all of the marketing and the trailers I've seen. The visuals and the CGI just look absolutely on point. Cried a few times. I've never loved a CGI creature more than Toothless. I mean, he's an adorable dragon. I mean, who doesn't want a pet dragon? I mean, it's the thing of dreams, isn't it? I mean, that's the goal. So, the live-action How to Train Your Dragon captures the magic of the original in almost every way. All the big moments are there, all the heart and excitement too, wonderful performances all around. My only gripe is the new stuff. Well, good and subtle, never elevates things enough. So it sounds like they have put some new parts into this movie, and maybe some don't work so well, at least for this reviewer here anyway. So, gotta be honest, How to Train Your Dragon 2025 does find its own sense of magic, whimsy, and awe-inspiring scale, only when it's not remaking the original shot for shot. Gerald Butler is clearly having the time of his life though. Yeah, it's so great that he came back. Obviously, he voiced his character in the original animated movie, and the fact that he came back to play his live-action counterpart is incredibly fun, and it's great to have him in there. He's a world-class actor, so it's great to see him back. But yeah, it does sound like there's going to be a lot of shot-for-shots of the first animated movie, which is to be expected, but also some new things in here as well, which is good to hear. So How to Train Your Dragon is the best live action adaptation film I've seen. That seems to be a common thread as well. The best live action adaptation that people have seen when it comes from animated to live action. That's a thing that keeps cropping up, so that's great to hear. Big fan of the original. It was everything I wanted to see. Is that a duplicate as well? I think it is. I think we... Yeah, that's a duplicate one as well. Okay, so we'll go past that. We've already read that one. So How to Train Your Dragon lives up to the live action hype. If you love the trilogy, this will invoke strong nostalgia. Toothless really comes to life in this version. Should be a sizable hit for DreamWorks and Universal. The flying sequences through the canyons were spectacular. Again, going back to those flying sequences, that's exactly what I wanted to hear as someone who's really looking forward to seeing this movie. And then we'll finish up on this one, Joe Blow. The How to Train Your Dragon live action flick was a blast, beautifully mounted and well cast. Gerald Butler and Nico Parker are standouts. Yeah, again, I mean, Gerald Butler coming back, like I already said, fantastic that he came back to do his character that he voiced in the original movie. But yeah, guys, I mean, the common thread, the CGI, Toothless being a lovable character, the flight scenes, the visuals, the heart, the emotion. It sounds like everything that made that first animated movie special, they've just injected into this live action remake. It's not some sort of soulish cash grab. I mean, it sounds like it does the franchise justice, and it justifies its existence, whereas a lot of these kind of Disney live action remakes don't. But it sounds like this one, this live action remake of an animated movie, it sounds like it earns its place at the box office, and I think it's going to do incredibly well when it comes to money and box office potential for Universal, and I hope it makes a lot of money. So guys, if you like this movie, make sure you go out and support it. Take friends, family, grandparents, kids, you know, go out and support the movie. We know we're getting a How to Train Your Live Action Dragon Part 2. They've already just announced it pretty much yesterday that they're doing a second movie. So I think we are going to get the trilogy, but in live action, which is really exciting to hear also. But guys, you hear these first reactions here. After the CinemaCon screening of How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version. What do you think? Is it exactly what you expected? The heart, the emotion, the CGI, the flight scenes. It's got me all the more excited. I didn't think I could be more excited to see this movie. But like I say, after hearing these reactions, jump into the comment section and let me know what you think about these reactions. I would love to hear your feedback and how excited you are to see this movie. As always, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't done so far. Goes a long way to supporting my content, so I'd really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you in the next video.